Hello Taurus, how you doing? Here is a general reading for you for October 2017. I'm using Major Arcana. I'm going to be doing a 3-card spread, which I will take you through as we go. And I'm reading towards me. Okay, let's see what we have for you. One more shuffle. One more cut. Come on, what's gone wrong with the cut? Here we go. Okay, Taurus, your first card represents things as you see them. Okay, we have the High Priest in the upright position. So there's a sense of sort of moral security to you at the moment, and that's pretty comfortable. You know, we have the Emperor who kind of rules the world, and then we have the priest who acts as the kind of head honcho connection between the world and the worldly view of heaven. So yeah, it's power, but not so much power of the state, it's power of the church. So it's the kind of politicized, it's the power of politicized spirituality, shall we say. So anyway, there we go, that's where you are at the moment, Taurus, or that's where you feel you are at the moment. Okay, the second card is whatever it is that is kind of blurring your vision or obscuring your vision or making you partial in your vision. Because don't forget, this is things as you see them. Okay, we have the moon in reverse. So the moon in reverse is about things coming to light, but they're not. It's not like, oh, brilliant, now I understand, coming to light. It's, what? Oh my God, coming to light. And it might be stuff about you, or it might be stuff about others, or perhaps a whole kind of way of seeing things. Anyway, perhaps there's some fear of this. So let's see what we get in card 3, which is things as they really are, Taurus. So let's see what comes up here. Oh, the world reversed. Never like to see that. Okay. Well, I don't see a lot changing here, Taurus, to say the truth. You know, mainly because of this. I mean, this is stagnation. This is obscurity. This is kind of lack of issue. This is infertility. This is lack of fruit. Lack of fulfillment. So yeah, that's why I say I don't see things changing very much. This really interests me though. This really, really interests me. Because this can only really be fear. I mean, if it was up this way, I'd say it was secrets and lies, but up this way, I think it's something to do with the idea of secrets being revealed and lies being shown to be lies. There's some sort of cover-up job. So I'll put that back up the other way. There's some sort of cover-up job going on, and you are aware of it. You are aware of it, and as you are aware, because you are aware of it, you have the capacity to bring it to an end by revealing secrets and perhaps just not dealing with secrets and exposing lies as being lies. But you're far too moral for that. You wouldn't dream of doing that, would you? Well, that's up to you. But the result of that is this. No fruit, barren fields, stuckness. So, what shall I clarify first? I'm going to leave this alone because the very nature, oh well, for the time being I'm going to leave this alone because the very nature of this is all very, very mysterious, and I feel some of this is not necessarily in your hands, especially as this is the world reversed and not the star reversed, or I don't know, some other nice thing reversed. This is the world. So there's a kind of, this is not just about you. So I'm going to have a look at this because, you know, if you know there's a cover-up job, yeah, it's this whistleblower energy. This is whistleblower stuff. And, you know, whistleblowers are a distinct group, and part of their character is that they get fucking punished. A lot of the time they get punished for exposing corruption and shenanigans. And I'm just wondering whether this is a kind of over-reliance on a kind of code, on a moral code, and perhaps there might be a case for re-examining that, because what you might call your code that prevents you from blowing the whistle, yeah, this moral code might actually be a bit of a cover-up job for just like fear. So I'm going to have a look and see what we can add to this. Okay. Strength reversed. So yeah, excuse me, you're worried about the effects of what this might do. I don't see this as being strength, the opposite of strength, i.e. weakness. I see this as a fear, because there is fear here in this moon reversed, which is keeping you blocked. I think this is the fear in you that if you blow the whistle on whatever is going on, that you will be doing damage and that you will be kind of misusing this. And I think, yeah, I think around this, I mean, this is the key, and I mean, it is the key anyway in the position. The second card is always the most interesting one because it's the pivot, it's the problem. It's whatever is keeping you separated from reality, and that's what the Buddhists call suffering. There is an element of really sort of quite disturbing weirdness about it. So I can understand your hesitation. It was strength reverse, wasn't it? So I think perhaps what I'll do now is expand upon this a little bit, because it might help allay your fears. This was the moon reversed as well, wasn't it? So, oh, dear, dear, dear. So let's clarify the world reversed here. Okay. unbelievable. I had these two cards together earlier. The full reverse, no forward motion, no change, no new start, no bringing something to an end so that something else can begin. Alright, well, I need to look further into this then, because these are just backing each other up as far as I'm concerned. Oh, yeah. Okay, we're dealing with real corruption here. And as this is the Empress reversed, I don't want to say too much about genders, but when women go corrupt, it's a different kind of it's a different kind of problem that ensues from when men go corrupt. In some ways, it's worse. It's worse because it operates on far more subtle levels. I can well understand your hesitation, Taurus. This is for the month of October. Right, I'm going to see if there's anything missing here in your view of yourself. Oh, wow. Wow. And this really does feel like a paradigm shift. Possibly coming up. Well, something has to shift, doesn't it, love? Eh? Because look, there's no forward motion here. There's no growth. You know, in this card, we know what the outcome of this is going to be. You know, all being well, this young chap here is not going to go home with his mum. Right? He's going to go off with her. This is obviously like his first time. Okay? He's being shot by Cupid, and he's going to wake up into a new paradigm of himself as husband rather than son. And I mean, I don't see any great problem with this lady, but you know, she must understand that she's got to let him go. And he is hesitating because, you know, she's a good lady and he loves her. But he's young and he's got his life to live. And this is his future. This is his past. A whole shift of paradigm. And we know which way it's going to go. So, you know, go on cogitating and yeah, I do feel, Taurus, that you are in a very, very strong position, and because you do understand that there are shenanigans going on, so you are in a very strong position. But I think you're perhaps afraid of your own strength, and I see this here in Strength reversed. You're afraid that by kind of busting this open, that people are going to get injured. But sometimes things have to be brought to an end, because this is malevolent. Okay, Taurus, I'm going to leave it there. This is for the month of October. I'm not going to go any further on this, because I don't want to know one way or the other, and I don't think that would be helpful for you either at the moment, so I'm going to leave it there. Please do tune in for another reading in due course. Like this video if you liked it, subscribe if you'd like to, that would be great. Leave a comment, share it if you think there are other people who might like it. And if you would like a private reading, Taurus, please contact me at the email address in the description box below. All best. Bye-bye.